Silence is deafening. All right, so it seems like... Oop, get these off. I look stupid.
Seems like what, Dave?
I don't know.
Seems like this country is in a spiral.
Yeah.
Coordinated
effort to destroy our country and to have the leftist Marxists take over.
Destroy our way of life.
Put us all in chains. Not just black people, all people.
Well, it is the will of the world.
Joe Biden wants to put us all in chains.
To enslave the regular folk. Whether it be monetary or purgatory.
Okay.
This is a catchy tune.
I like it. All right. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Orange Men Podcast. Dave and Clint here with you on another episode where we spend most of our time in the relentless pursuit of the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth as we see it, as we say it, whether you like it or not.
Correct.
I don't know where I came up with that, but it seems to have stuck.
Sounds good. Sounds good, man. I like it. I like it.
Gotta be careful.
Why?
Because I could be bobbing my head to the wrong song. Whatever. All right, everybody. We are back. 2 months in hiatus. I was on there doing some breaking news and stuff, but...
I know, I saw it.
Yeah.
Some real health stuff.
Yeah, people don't want to get healthy, man. They want to follow the guy in the white coat. The guy with the sign on his wall that says he knows something. But he really got that sign from some pharmaceutical company.
Don't talk about that.
Let's push the drugs, baby. Let's push the drugs.
Don't talk about that.
All right, I won't talk about that.
Talk about it another time. Next time.
All right, I got some stuff. Got a really great clip from Whoopi The Goldberg.
The wrestler?
Yes. She might as well be a wrestler. Look at this mug.
The black Jewish lady?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely a mug.
Look at that. Arr. He's going to put you in. He's going to kill you and lock you up. Listen to this. This is just absolutely despicable. And I don't know who's listening to her.
Well, it's like the last clip with Charlemagne. Like, these, where do you come up with this? Like, when? It's just like just the three questions. Like, when, where, and why? Like, who said this?
And he didn't even say it. Here we go.
He's never said it.
Here we go.
I'm going to be, on day one, I'm going to be a dictator. Who says it to you, tells you, I'm going to put you people away. I'm going to take all the journalists. I'm going to take all the gay folks. I'm going to move you all around and disappear you. If that's the country you want, you know who to vote for. If that's not the country you want, you have to make a decision. I'm going to be, on day one, I'm going to be a dictator.
Joey in the background.
The MAGAs like that. That's what they are. Yeah, we're MAGA.
I am MAGA. I want to make America great.
I'm a sensible fucking person. This country's fucking shitty. I don't care I don't care what side you're on.
Well, first of all,
you have to realize it.
He didn't say he was going to disappear anybody.
And it's all these.
He said he was going to close the border.
It's all these protected class of people who've never she plays pretend. That's been her job. Pretend.
Well, she's really good at being pretentious.
And then the crowd. Why doesn't somebody go like, yeah, he never said that. Can you explain what you mean? How's he going to make the gays disappear? The guy holds up
like this.
He holds up the rainbow flag, but he's going to make the gays disappear. What journalists? Who do you say he was going to get rid of? What journalists?
I don't believe he said any of that.
It's all these fucking assholes that have been perpetuating this nonsense for the last 3, 4, 5, 10 years now that are scared.
It's just amazing that no one calls her out on that. It's absolutely amazing. Where's any responsible journalist come up and say, "Wait a minute, Whoopi, that's not what he said."
Where's even a watcher?
He said he was going to be, and he was joking. He said, "I'm going to be a dictator on day one. I'm going to shut the border by executive order."
Yeah, but see, they don't.
If that's a dictator, then bring it on.
That's where the wordplay works.
And he's going to drill, baby, drill.
That's where the wordplay works in their favor. But when they use it, it's like, well, no, that's not what he meant. That's clearly. Joe didn't say we've put together the most strategic scheme of stealing votes that's ever been perpetuated in mankind.
Yeah.
Something to that effect. I'm paraphrasing because guess what? That's not what he said. That's not what he meant. It sounded pretty much what he said.
Yeah, it was the most clean election in the history of this country.
Negative.
Everything was perfect.
Negative.
It was perfect.
I just, like you said,
but she's talking to 80 million people who are Trump supporters.
well, it's more than that. But I agree.
that
And
we
it's,
know of.
again, it's also like we've said, like, you just have people who are sensible people. Take us out of the equation. Listen, we're extremists. I get it. Listen,
Yeah.
I'll happily accept that term. But you have sensible people in the Midwest that are like, yeah, I'm just trying to feed my family. And, shutting down the border, cut down costs on taxes, clean up the neighborhoods and have more policing. And, like, that all makes sense to me. But because you live in the big cities of fucking wherever, you're like, you can't tell me that the community, even like what fucking Charlemagne was talking about, you can't tell me the people in New York like what's happening in their city. It has nothing to do with Trump. It's nothing to do with Greg Abbott. It's your mayor who's been a Democrat. Who's been a Democrat. It's your previous mayor, Bill de Blasio.
Was it de Blasio?
Yeah.
Oh, was it de Blasio?
Was the mayor of New York City. He was a Democrat.
The guy married to the black lady?
Yeah.
That was de Blasio?
Yeah.
The guy who was eating French fries and saying,
Yeah.
get your free fries. And
You want some of this? You can get it for free.
There's a tasty burger if you get your vaccination.
Oh my, that's what I mean. Like, dude, you needed to be like, wake. Come on.
Well, now he can probably give away free burgers because nobody can afford them. Fucking guy.
Come on, man. Like, listen. And again, like, these are Charlemagne, fucking Whoopi, The View, like anybody, like, you're all protected people. You have no, like,
She drives around in a limousine.
what's it with, I'm terrified. I can't sleep at night. Sure.
Michelle Obama.
Sure, Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I'm sure you're real terrified.
Nobody sleeps better than her. Who's she kidding?
She sleeps on a pillow of millions of dollars that she built from the country. Her and her fucking flamboyant boyfriend husband. Like, dude, come on. But that's what they're trying to tell. Well, we're out of fear, terrified. He's gonna lock up all the gays. Gonna get rid of you.
Well, somebody said he was going to execute people. Who was that clown?
Yeah, them, the pedophiles, the people that are on Epstein's Island, the list. I'm not on that list. Yeah, you were, Whoop. Yeah, you were.
Yeah. I was on the fake list.
Yeah, right.
Okay, sure you were.
They were so quick. Everything Trump.
Trump is there. Look, here's a picture of him with girls.
It's an AI picture, you fucking dopes.
Well,
And you guys fell for it.
I'm telling you two things. One thing is that they're going after Trump because he exposed all these people for who they really are.
Well, that's what they're afraid of. Those are the people that are going to get should be put in jail and swinging.
If the American people saw what these people really have done,
Yes.
it would be a whole different story. And they cannot let that get out. And they have to do everything they can to get rid of Trump. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen during the 2024 election. Trump's going to get over 100 million votes, and he's still going to lose by 10 million.
Yeah,
That's what's going to happen.
Well, they just brought in 10 million border jumpers.
Yeah,
so who fucking knows?
And they're not only are they going to fill out one ballot, but each illegal is going to fill out multiple ballots.
I don't.
And they're all going to get counted.
Well, I think what you
Mark
originally
my
said.
words.
I don't think what you originally said earlier. This time probably like last year when we were talking about it. Like I don't think they're gonna come up with like you're hearing it from the WHO, disease X. And,
Yeah, well,
the next. We got to spin up this World War II or World War III narrative. Like we got to do this. Like they're gonna do something to where cyber attack. We can't even get online. Like,
well, how about that movie that Barack Obama and Michelle made?
Did you watch it?
I did.
Yeah.
I did watch it.
Well, they were producers, but so it's funny. At the end of the show, I'm going to spoil it for you, but at the end, you should watch it because it is very like, we there's no such thing as the what was the sound? What were we calling it? Like the sound. The guy where he said the Havana syndrome thing that he was talking about, but like where the noise was causing like radiation waves and stuff like that. No, there's no such weapon as that. Well, they're showing it in the movie. The Teslas, Elon Musk is like, well, we can't clearly self-drive themselves, but in an event of a power grid shutdown, you will have solar power. So okay, yeah. But at the end of the movie, the little girl shows up in this bunker that all these elites are building now. Barack Obama, Zuckerberg. So it's like, wait, what are they planning? What are they planning for? So it is comical that
I don't know, but what are they planning for? I mean, if let's just say that movie comes to fruition.
The guy made a good point too. Like
who gains from that?
The guy made a good point. He's like North Korea, China, Russia, Middle East. He's like, we made a lot of enemies over the year. Like maybe they all joined forces and combined, and it's like, what are you gonna do now?
But are they like?
Well, you got the movie Civil War too, and then there's like a nuclear attack film where later on in I think it's like September.
Yeah, but let's just say this movie's real. Let's just say it's a prediction of what's going to happen.
Well, they show us, so yeah, I'm a movie guy. Like, hey man, we already saw this. Like Songbird 23 was coronavirus. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but if you look at the United States getting overtaken,
well, cyber attack. Shut down the grids.
Right, and then the military comes in, starts bombing fucking Manhattan.
What was it, our military or their military?
I don't know whose military it was,
right.
but who benefits from that?
Well, you just want to cause chaos within this country.
Why?
Because maybe we just end up with mass mayhem, and then they can come in and take it over and occupy.
But the elite that live in this country, what do they get?
Well, the guy told us story. They're already gone. He left. Remember, the guy was explaining how his friend, who's not the elite and part of the cabal, remember he said, "Oh, what are you going? Got a big weekend with your friends in the cabal?" And he didn't laugh this time. And he said, "Take care." So
is it a plan to take
care of yourself?
So it's a plan to take down the United States, and all these fat cats will just go live somewhere else and enjoy the rest of their lives while someone else takes over this country?
Probably. Well, listen, Pelosi just bought a big ass house in Florida, right?
So it's an internal coup to destroy this country, and
well, they're all leaving anyway. But they have the means to leave. They have the means to leave.
Yeah, but why would you?
Because they don't care. They don't care about us. They don't give a fuck. Why would you think they? I don't expect them to. It's just like I would like just leave me the fuck alone type of deal. Like I don't need you. I gotta go to work. You know what I mean? Like my roads still suck. So don't tell me, well, it's for roads and bridges. Nah, they all suck. You know what I mean? My toll dollars, the toll goes up every year. In the last 4 years, nothing's been fixed on the bridge. Nothing's changed, but my toll goes up. Why?
I know, and they got rid of all the toll workers, too. They are widening the Northeast Extension, though.
Oh, well, I feel like that's been like the 95 project where it's gone on for the last 25 years.
That has been going on a long time.
But what you're saying,
at least 20 years.
They all have the means to leave, so they don't care. Why do you think you bring 10 million people into, let's say out of the 10 million that have been brought in, 300,000 came in December into this country. That's the ones we know about. 300,000 who get what? Free healthcare, cell phones, and $3,000 a month on a fucking card. Right. So for those of you out there, Charlemagne, when you're going, what is Joe doing for you? Nothing. You're exactly fucking right. Nothing. You want your money? Tell the fucking those people that are 10 million of them to fucking kick rocks and go back to wherever it is they came from.
Right.
But let's say out of the 10 million, 3 million of them are women and children. Let's say 5 million of them are women and children. What are the other 5? Old men? What are they bringing to the country?
I got a question.
Are they just all migrant workers that are going to work in the fucking fields of lettuce and harvest our grains? No. Why are they here?
I got a question.
What?
What's our military going to do?
Well,
are they gonna go after us?
I talked to my son, who he's in the military, and I tend to agree because I brought this up to him because you weed it out with the the juice. You weeded out a bunch of the strong ones. Not to say that he's not a strong one. His circumstance. Listen, everybody's circumstances are different. There's a reason why he's still in. But you weeded out a lot of them. They were trying to bring them back. But if you weed out the ones that are going to be non-compliant, which he would be anyway. But what he said, like, do you really think, like, let's say, SEAL Team, Delta Force, the Rangers, you think like these upper echelons of dudes are going to be like, yeah, we'll go into the sea and just clear it out for you. You think an F-22 Raptor dude's going to be like, wait, you want me to drop a bomb where? No, I'm going to land it over here with the guys that I'm with. I'm actually for. So you're not going to pay these guys $100,000 a year, whatever it may be, and be like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to start bombing Americans because you told me to? That doesn't even make sense. Do you think they would? Now, you might get these fucking dumbass. You might have people that are for it because that's what they're there for, to just get into some shit. But you also might be bringing these 10 million people in to go, you know what? We know the military probably isn't going to do, not all of them. You might have a group. You think the Marines, a bunch of Marines are going to go after Americans?
I'd like to think no.
Come on. I don't think they would. But even still.
I don't know, man.
I just don't see it.
They've been vilifying and demonizing us for how long?
Yeah, but they know because they are them. They are us.
I hope
they were
so.
trying to get rid of anybody that had.
I'm counting on them to step up when the time comes.
Anybody that had Trump posts on their social media, they were fucking. Their leadership was coming to them like, yo, you got to take that down, or you're gonna be fucking bammed. They were doing that.
All right.
You got to salute Joe. Fuck that. Listen, there's a lot of people that aren't for what this guy's doing. They're not for these wars. Like, they've woken up to what the actual. Listen, are they going to do their job? Sure. Is it going to come a point where they're like, yeah, we're not doing that? Probably. I agree with you. I would hope so, and I would think. But we saw with the whole virus thing, like police, like, dude, why are you busting people's balls over dumb shit? Now, I got you. I understand that. But you're going to have these hard-ass fucking people that are just like, I'm pout. Like, dude, take a step back. Let's really fucking think about what's going on here. Like, you're arresting dudes on the beach by himself. Or you're coming to a bar because I didn't get a fucking a meal with my beer. I just wanted some fries. Yeah. You're showing up here, code 3, lights and sirens, risking life and limb to get here because I didn't wear my mask inside the restaurant. Do you realize how ridiculous this stuff sounds right now?
Yeah, I do.
No, I know you do.
But they didn't.
Well, I'm hoping now that they finally realize, like, that was a bunch of dumb shit. I hope they sit around at their little,
I don't know, man.
The PBA little meetup spots and go, yeah, it was some crazy dumb shit we were doing. Why were we doing that?
They weeded out all the strength.
Again, well, they did that too. They're non-compliant. Like, hey, you want to do this? No. All right, well, we're going to let you go.
Defund the police. We're going to have nobody to defend us.
Well, they're letting illegals become police officers in California with a path to citizenship, and they can buy firearms. In Illinois, they're doing that too.
Yep.
So it's only because we don't have people that want to do the job. No, you have people that want to do the job. You have people that don't want to do the job the way you are telling them to do it because it doesn't make sense.
Well, now illegals can get concealed carry permits.
I know. Where you at?
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what? I don't need somebody to, like people. I don't need somebody to tell me like, hey, here's how you. I listen. I vote. I don't vote straight down the line all the time, but you have to now because it's like you have to weed out all these assholes that have been there. So you're like, all right, we need new blood. I gotta get rid of this guy because he's old. He hasn't done shit. And I'm not talking about like promises made, promises kept type stuff. I just like fresh ideas. Somebody speaking new. Not the same old dumb, oh, here's what we're going to do. Here's what my policy. We're going to fix the lunch program. We're going to do it. Like, no, what are we doing? This country could be so much better than it is. And yet it could be great again. I heard that somewhere.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm looking for. We got 1 year left of this nonsense, and then it's going to be rough in that election when that election comes around. It's going to be rough.
If it even makes it. But I
wouldn't be surprised if they stop people from voting.
Well, that's what we're saying. They're going to come. They're going to come up. Listen, here's another thing.
Okay.
If they weren't worried, and if they didn't think that they had their schemes to do what they did the last, we saw it in 2020 in the midterms. This, 2022.
Yep.
We saw what happened because I don't care what you say. Fetterman didn't win. I saw a thing too. Somebody sent it to me about Bucks County. Bucks County's been red fucking forever. This year though, in 2020, it turned blue. How? Well, it's not. I did a fucking 3.5-hour car parade in Bucks County. Thousands of cars. Thousands of businesses had their trucks in there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Don't tell me that Bucks County is blue. And it's like, we're only like, I forget what it was off of like 300 registered voters or something like that, or to get it. I'm like, dude, if they didn't have these stupid slips, I don't even know about the markers anymore. I saw people talking about markers. We voted with markers this time. Do we not use markers? Do we use Sharpies? Do we use pen? Do I bring a number 2 pencil? Like, what? I don't even know anymore because I don't even know. Did this go through? It says it went through. Where's this go from here, guy? I don't know. Well, how do I know this went into how do I know my vote counted? It said it. Where does it go from here? From this stupid machine that you wheeled in and wheel out? Yeah. Is there a guy in the back that counts it? I got to sit with him. I got to make sure my shit gets at least one. But I agree with you. I think they're going to do something if they weren't afraid of him, they wouldn't be trying to get him off the ballot in all these states. Right. If they didn't think he had a legitimate shot and it's going to be so overwhelming that even if they fudge it, they can't, like, everybody's going to be like, hold on, man, you got us in 2020, but these last 4 years, nobody voted for this guy.
We'll see. I think they want Trump to run against because I think they got a better shot of
because they can scare.
Scare.
The fear with Charlemagne.
They can pull off what
Michelle,
they're going to pull off.
Whoopi. You got Hillary out there talking fear again. You know what I mean? Like, I get it.
And if Biden gets in again, he's out. He's not going to be the president for the next 4 years. They're going to get him out of there, and they're going to put somebody else in there. Yeah. And it'll be Kamala.
Well, they took the 2 worst people that were
because they're the 2 people who'll do whatever they're told.
Exactly. They took the 2 worst people that were pulling the worst. She dropped out of the election.
I know.
Out of the presidential run.
She got 3% in her state.
Yeah, even there. That's what I mean. Like, I don't.
It's like, how's this happen?
And the sad part is, like, listen.
I know how it.
I'm not trying to be the doomer and gloomer, but I mean, hearing Trump when he was leaving, don't worry, things will turn around. It's gonna be quick, dude.
There's not enough.
Come on, man. Like,
there's too much corruption, dude.
I know, but I'm talking about when he was leaving and he was on the tarmac and he was getting ready to fly off back to Mar-a-Lago. Yeah. It's like, don't be patient. Everything's we're gonna work it out. Everything's gonna be quick. You'll see. Like, dude, I didn't think it was gonna take to 2024, man, and I don't even know if that's gonna just international relations. Just take that for an example. They're terrible. It has nothing to do with Trump. It's this guy, this administration. Lloyd Austin's missing for 5 days. Nobody knew about it. Secretary of State just call.
Defense.
Oh, defense. Yeah. Secretary of Defense.
SecDec.
Just missing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad.
He had a prostate exam and it went bad.
Well, he had surgery and then he got an infection, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
But don't worry, he's working from his bed. Everything's good.
I know. He's protecting the country from his bedside.
And it's funny because we finally get to see his face because normally he's got a double mask and a shield on.
I know.
That is a position of strength.
No, it's not.
It's supposed to be.
I know.
And they put the weakest guy in there. I mean, walking around with a double mask and a shield.
Yeah, the one guy.
Come on, dude. Where's the strength in that?
He calls General Milley sheet cake because that's what he eats for lunch.
Sheet cake.
It's like General Sheet Cake Millie.
Oh my God. Well, I'm glad Chris Christie's out of. Did you hear his speech at the end there?
Dude,
I was so
cry more.
I just wanted to vomit.
Nobody likes him.
Be a fucking man, dude.
Nobody likes you,
He's
dude.
so pathetic. He's so pathetic.
Nobody likes him.
That's not. I'm going to make sure I do everything I can not to enable
And then
Donald Trump to be the next president of the United States.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, do something.
You've been doing it. You've been doing it for the last 3.5 years.
You know, what Trump's been through and what he's done for this country, all those fucking and Ramaswamy's the only one doing it.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, where I think I sent, like, whatever. I can't even remember the guy because, Mike Lee. He came out this, support for Trump, endorsement and stuff like that. So there's guys, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's guys, but it's like, is it enough? Is it enough to fucking actually give a fuck and get something done in Congress? Because, like, how is Pelosi still? Like, who's voting for her? I don't understand. Like, what am I missing?
I don't
Besides the corruption. We know why. We know how.
Yeah.
Like, what else do we have? Well, you don't know because you keep choosing the same fucking people. What have the Democrats done for you? Nothing. Why not? Like Trump said, fucking in 2016 and 2020, give me a shot. He had the whole thing with Ice Cube worked out. Give him a shot. Nah. We'll see after the election. That's what Joe Biden told Ice Cube. We'll see after the election if we'll give you this $500 billion for your communities that you want to work on. We'll see. But we're giving Zelensky. This is another thing. Like, dude, you're giving Zelensky trillions of dollars. You want to know where your up and comings is? Right there.
Right.
Like, that's what I mean. Like, you see where the money is going. It's not going to your community. You see it's going, like, that's taxpayer money. It's not just fucking Joe writing a check out of his personal bank account like, here you go, Vladimir.
Yeah. He probably has it, though.
There's $20 billion. Do what you want with it. It's not his money. It's our money.
Well, listen.
It's your communities, the people you're telling, your followers, the people that listen to you, your listeners. That's their money. You wanted to, like, listen, we got to stop paying we got to stop paying taxes. And it's not even like you pay taxes. They just take it.
Right. It's not like we have a choice.
Oh,
Hunter Biden has a choice. We don't have a choice.
Don't even get me started on that shit with fucking Jill. Jesus Christ. God, my.
That's my son. They're extremists.
Pick it. Guy's fucking 53 years old. Let's fucking give it a rest, Jill. Weren't you his babysitter? I mean, they're 20 years apart. She's acting like she's acting like the kid's 12.
Oh, they're picking on poor little Hunter. Oh, my God.
He's defrauded this country for millions of dollars, and we're picking on him. But that's okay. I don't pay $10 in taxes. I get locked up, thrown in jail. But Biden, you do whatever you want.
If you were on drugs and you bought your firearm, you would be in jail too. But yeah, it's okay. He's all right. Yeah. It's just, listen. It's the class system, man. They won't be touched. And if they weren't so, like I said, if they weren't so deathly afraid of Trump, and you know what, maybe he will take out his fucking political opponents, and I'm all for it, because they all need to fucking go.
Well, they all need to be in jail, but I don't think he's going to waste his time doing that. He's got to fix this country, and I just hope he doesn't get duped. I don't think he will this time. He can't be bringing swamp creatures into his cabinet.
Nah, I think
that's the problem.
Well, I know I'd like to see who he's trying to bring on, as VP. Hopefully this is what I mean, fresh. We need fresh. Listen, I get it. Donald's fucking 77, 78. He's going to be just as old as, but there's a difference between Donald Trump and Joe Biden.
I want outsiders. No more political.
No, that's what I'm saying. But when I listen to Joe Biden talk and I listen to fucking Kamala talk, like, I have no confidence in anything they're saying. When I listen to Nancy, even Mitch McConnell, when I listen to him fucking...
Yeah, when he can remember
like,
where
dude,
he is.
Get the fuck out. Kentucky will do better. Lindsey Graham, he's a warmonger. He's over there like, Houthis, bringing in the money.
Yeah.
Back the truck up. Get rid of them. South Carolina, get rid of them. Come on. Let's get some new blood, fresh faces. There's got to be people out there
but I don't know that
better than these people.
Yeah, but I don't know that you can't get rid of them. I think it's rigged.
I agree
It's
with
got to be rigged.
Well, no, that's the problem. The GOP is getting behind the same people, and if you try to step out of line or you don't want to follow the line or toe the line,
I think it might be rigged at the ballot box.
well, listen, there's
I don't
there's
think
some
we
fresh.
have, I don't think we have a vote.
There's fresh. Well, I don't say that because
I mean, it's not gonna stop me.
no, I don't. I'm not disagreeing with you. Is what I mean. Like,
But I think I'm not so sure I have a vote anymore. I can't fathom that there's enough people to get Joe Biden elected after what's been happening the past 3 years.
well,
I can't imagine. Even when I watch videos of Trump or Biden. Oh, Biden, Trump's a racist. Well, what did Trump do? What makes him a racist? And they have no answer.
Nah,
Nobody has an answer. But it doesn't matter. He's a racist. He's a fascist. He's a bigot.
Yeah, because you got these talking heads out here that fucking. It's not even. Listen, I don't watch The View. I don't listen to Charlemagne. But it's stuff circulates, so you don't even need to really watch the shows. It's going to touch you. You're going to see it. You're going to hear it.
Yeah.
Like I don't watch clips of Nancy Pelosi on CNN, but it comes to me. You know what I mean? Like I find it. It finds me. So I see it. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe they're talking about this. You know what I mean? Like, this makes no sense. I don't watch Michelle Obama doing her little book deal. You know what I mean? She's selling a book, so she's terrified, but she's making millions of dollars again on her book deal. I'm sure it was backdoor fucking bribery because everybody gets a book deal when you want to do some kickback monies.
Yeah. I almost bought Trump's book. The one Kimmel had on the show. Winners are winners and losers or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that book?
No.
Oh, it's the best book. Whatever it is.
It's the best book.
It's the best book.
It's the best book.
It's terrific. Terrific. All the rest of the books suck, but this book's the best book.
Terrific.
Terrific. It's terrific. Damn. I don't think I got a word in there.
Yeah, man. Sorry.
That's okay.
I got
You're very passionate.
at least about this.
Yeah.
About the communities. I just want us to do better, man. Why is that so hard?
I'm with you.
And I know nobody's listening, so it's all right.
I want to make our country great. Well, not on YouTube. We're getting hits everywhere else. But
I'm talking to myself, so I'm letting it out.
it's okay.
I needed a release.
It's therapeutic.
Right. And I haven't had it. I hadn't had my therapy sesh
Do the plugs.
in the bunker for about a month. Official Patriot gear, 10% off. Links in the bio, down below. Redcon 1, get your supplements. Pre-workout, shakes, bars.
Are they good?
Yeah,
I see people wearing Redcon 1 stuff.
that's nice. They must be an ambassador or they like free swag. 20% off with that link. My Patriot Cigar, 15% off. You can put Orangeman in the code at checkout for that. And Reaper Apparel Company, 15% off. That's your mindset hoodie. That's sweatshirt. They got a little challenge. It's about, suicide awareness and stuff like that. So it's for a good cause.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. Thanks for listening, everybody.
I'm going to let Dave talk on the next one. I'm going to take a nap.
I don't have nothing to say.
You got plenty, pal.
Plenty. I know. We got a lot more clips to get to. So we'll catch everybody on the next episode. Thanks for listening. And remember, make America great again.
Thanks.
So long, gay boys.